Welcome back. In this video, we're going to talk about setting up a shared folder on Google Drive. The following chart illustrates the many ways that Drive outperforms the home server. One of these ways is allowing you to control which files, if any, you'd like to share with others. Acquiring access to a home server shared drive required contacting the IT department to both grant permission and then map it to your computer. Now, with Google Drive, the control is back in your hands. You get to drive. Let's take a quick look. I set up a sample folder structure here. I have a Do Not Sync folder, a My Documents folder, and a shared folder. The Do Not Sync folder is full of really big files that I do not want to sync to my local hard drive. The My Documents folder contains all of my own personal documents. This folder will not be shared with anyone, and only I can see it. Lastly, I have a shared folder. We'll be working in this folder today. Now, the outermost folder itself isn't actually shared with anyone. It would look like this if it was. Instead, each of the files or folders within this folder are shared with different people or groups of people. Let's see what's in here. We have a bunch of files and folders. Each file or folder in here can be controlled independently of the others. This is what we mean by fine-grained permissions. You get to choose who sees which files or folders. Now let's talk about how to actually share a file or folder. First, let's select a file or folder and then click on the plus person icon to open up the sharing options. Another way to get to this screen would be to right-click on the file or folder and then select Share. Once on this screen, we'll add someone that we want to share the file or folder with. We'll simply start typing in the person's name or email address, and then after a couple characters, his or her name should appear in the list. Once we see it, we'll have to click on it. Now that we've selected the person, we also get to choose how much control we want to give them. If we're sharing a folder, we have two choices: Can Edit or Can View. Whatever we choose here will also apply to every file or folder within this folder. Can Edit will allow the person to have full control. They will be able to rename things, edit documents, create new documents in subfolders, etc. The Can View option will allow them to see the folder and its contents, but they will not be able to edit anything in it. These same two options exist when sharing a single file. Depending on the file type you're sharing, you might also get one additional option: Can Comment. This option does not allow the person to edit the contents of the document. Instead, it allows the person to highlight a certain part of the document and then write a comment about it on the side. You can then review the comments and make whatever changes you want to make. That pretty much covers the basics of sharing files or folders on Drive. If you have any questions or are looking to explore some of the more advanced features that Drive has to offer, Google's documentation is excellent and can be found here at support.google.com/drive. For more information about the Drive File Storage Initiative, please visit go.manhattan.edu/drive.